seeing that winning team, once they've been working together, how they're able to turn the guns on one another.
So this year is this idea. Sorry, I didn't hear if it went through. Is this shirts and skins or
No, this one is not. Well, I wanted to see if
just
we could even
eights?
get 80 people. So yeah, this is just eights, crazy eights. Looks like one squad going to military, one heading to Primorsk. I do like this with the eights too. Like the map gets
Yeah,
so spread out. Like there's
this
so much open
and
space.
this changes a lot of the calculations. You got you know, not a lot of cities can support gearing an 8-person squad. Most cities can barely support 4. So
And you
it's
just
gonna be interesting.
and you just don't think about it that way, and you don't think about when you see one person, you might forget like, oh, if like there's one person, oh, maybe there's 3 others. No, there could be as many as 7 others. And yeah, and you're going to have to really get into a long-term engagement to take out another squad like that, or just hit and move. But it's really hard to do that, like you were saying with the vehicles. Hard to get enough vehicles for this whole squad you got going along with you.
Right. Looks like Henry Mark IV going to Zarkia. I wonder if they used his high calculation limit to make that determination based on the available data.
Look at this, Mr. Jared, all lonesome over here. Mr. Jared does have a full squad. He jumped to South George, and he's the only member of his team down here with that whole squad over on the other side of the crates. It looks like his squad is on North George, so Mr. Jared could be in rough shape. I don't see a vehicle over here, but we'll see.
I wonder if you get close enough to the squad, there's so many people around, maybe they won't notice him.
Now, that did happen. Regina actually went to military base for one of the 8-person squad games. They were with each other for so long, I think she just like stopped noticing the name tags and ran right past someone, right into a building, and then like kind of ran past like 2 other people on another team before that person like turned and shot at her.
Mr. Jared's gonna be running into trouble here soon. I wonder if Nuclear hears him.
Nuclear Winter is going to hear something, but again, how do you make out footsteps? Whose footsteps are whose? Nuclear Winter might be able to see Mr. Jared right now. Mr. Jared's going to try to get up there. Yes, Nuclear Winter's going to. Oh no, maybe couldn't tell. Let's see.
Mr. Jared making that jump.
Mr. Jared
seems aware.
Wow, he's going to get the kill.
Yeah, Nuclear Winter was not aware of what was going on there.
And just, again, how could you be? Like, I would assume your whole team is safe. You would know if another 8-person squad dropped down right here.
You could see their squad reorienting.
Yep, let's take a look at this map.
I'm sure he's talking about it on their Discord.
Ooh, no, okay. So let's see. Oh no, that's a squad up there. So that's two squads at North George. That's going to get messy very soon.
That's a tinderbox.
Yeah, absolutely. Mr. Jared is going to be able to get across the map. Ramon waiting for him on the other side though. So Mr. Jared's going to go swimming. Let's head over here. Wow, these people are all like already intermingling with one another. We'll try to get this sky view and see if we can get down into the fighting once it starts. But oh, good. Like they're like just 2 shades of green. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of folks all right next to each other.
How do you discern the footsteps?
You don't.
It's useless at this point.
Yeah, this audio is going to be a cacophony. It's going to be really hard to trust your own instincts here. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to hear footsteps. Yeah, that's my partner. But no, look, Bizbear walking into the same building right now with Witta. I think, yeah, Bizbear.
I mean, we have the benefit of God vision, and it's hard for us to tell them apart.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
For them to tell each other apart too.
Yeah. Look at this building. Witta on the 2nd floor. On the 1st floor, 3 enemies. And his teammates can't necessarily just run and help him. Oh, here it comes. Here it's happening right now. We're going to get on Meloduel. Meloduel's going to run in. Oh, maybe not. Now he's going to run in. He's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to go down.
Witta's got to be careful.
Gary Witta's just got the Uzi, but it's not enough. There's just too many people all among him. Zero Star's going to be able to bring up. Oh, okay. Still more action happening. Jean-Tron. No, Sean goes down. Regina's also trying to help out. It is real madness now. Ooh, camera not cooperating with me. Yep, and there went Regina. So, yeah, they got spread out. They got sort of mixed in with another group, and look at that. 4 dead bodies.
Yep, you got to be careful from, you're so tuned into 4-person squads that it's kind of strange to have to realign to look for more.
That's right. And now V. McMaster all alone amongst this entire other squad. Scratty Bones, Phoenix, and Herbert, they're sort of on the other side of North George here.
Really expands the possibilities of having, in a four-person team, having 2 and 2, doing different things, covering each other. Really expands those possibilities to have 4 two-person teams or 3-3-2. Cover some areas a lot more efficiently.
And I think that's right, because if you get vehicles, you can split up very efficiently as 4-person mini squads. It's just not in this situation. They just didn't have time to even really think that through, because they just dropped down with another group.
They were just interlaced. It was a fabric of death and destruction.
Absolutely. So we are looking around the map, seeing who is left, who's still going. Got some folks sort of spread out down here. Snake Link Sonic, his team, taking over Primorsk. Team in the military base.
Looks like Western Georgia pool, not very exploited.
Yeah, definitely not. Did I miss a bunch of people dying? Let's see. Nope. Where are they at?
Not too many, right? 84 alive.
Oh,
still.
yeah, okay, so yes. So you're right. Henry Mark's forward team way up in Zarki.
There's a good chance, too, that Final Circle is near that mountain, Georgia Pole Mountain, which you get enough snipers and optics, enough people covering those sides of that mountain, it's really hard to get people down from there.
That high ground, yes, absolutely. If you are equipped with enough weapons, and I didn't change anything again, so it's the same amount of weapons. So people might be struggling to get armored up and to get gear. But if they do, that is a dangerous spot. And I think this is a situation. 8-person squads, not a lot of people wandering off by themselves. Maybe this is a situation where you do want to go ahead and grab those care packages whenever you see them. Especially when you see Will Smith having a handgun. Maybe he hasn't found a real weapon yet. And he's had to give weapons to the rest of his squad right now. Zarki,
maybe he just likes hard mode.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he's just a straight murderer. He's John Wick.
Yeah. The thing going to Zarki with 8 people, like I said, man, I don't even go there with 4.
That's right.
Because there's just not enough. Well, I don't choose. My wife makes me, but that's another story. But when you're on solos, those drops, like you were saying, when you're on solos, there's a good chance that anyone you see, there's going to be somebody with a sightline that is ready to kill you. But with these kind of teams, what do we got? 10 teams at most. Much, much more likely that you're the only team who saw that drop. So yeah, I think it does make sense to go after the drops.
That's right.
Much more in this mode.
It's usually only going to have enough gear for one person, but that one person, you put them maybe at the back of your line, give them a lot of covering fire. They could do a lot of damage. You give it to your best shooter, that a big old sniper rifle. Give it to Will Smith. He's going to be able to do some damage with that. Give it to Trevor. He's going to be able to do some damage. But we'll see.
Or you get an M249, you give it to your worst shooter.
That's right, exactly, yeah. Let them feel what it's like to get some kills every once in a while.
You get to drink from the fire hose.
So this team's just sort of taking it easy. Looks like they have enough vehicles now. They have a Dacia and a Jeep. Looks like they might have even brought them inside of the hangar here.
Definitely some kind of fiesta going on.
Yep, Tachi swap. Ooh, that's a Tachi swap if I've ever seen one. Swap those Tachis. I want to see you swap them.
Henry Mark V is shooting his pistol at the ceiling as is standard for his firmware version. They fixed that bug recently.
What is Will Smith wearing? Does he have a purple jumpsuit?
Jesus.
That's very sexy, Will. All right. Looks like they're going to get all geared up. They're going to get in their vehicles. They're going to wait and see what this circle does. Meanwhile, we're looking around the map, and you can see these teams still staying very clumped together. That means they haven't run into a lot of each other yet. But it's going to start happening, I think, maybe still around George. That's where most of the mess is still going to happen. North George, it looks like there's still more than one squad there. So, yeah.
Yeah, this circle was pretty kind to the drop pattern we saw there. No one really had to go too far.
Yeah, no one's going to have to be feel like they're forced to make movements they don't want to move. Everyone can sort of take their time, figure out how they want to get specced out, find some vehicles. Except for these 2 teams on North George, they have really lined up, really getting ready for a gun battle.
What is that? We got two. Okay, so we got 6 on the north and 5 on the south there. Yeah, they're going to have to come to a head pretty quickly.
And it looks like Luigi's
they,
up there on the hill trying to get a surprise shot, maybe.
Right. He's their one flanker. Is this going to be in the circle?
Yeah, so, I mean, right now...
Looks like they got time to have this fight.
They absolutely do, and I think they both realize that it's going to have to happen, just the way that they've spread out. Look at that. Okay, so we have, I think, Melloduel beginning to make moves. Kim beginning to make moves. Scratty Bones pulling out his grenade. Likely knows where they are. He's throwing it down. That draws Kim's attention. Herbert hears someone outside the window. Can't quite see. Ooh, shots are happening now. Yes, okay. So Hax's team, they are all on the move. And Jared's team, they're just going to sort of sit back and let the other team come to them. Both of these are viable strategies. I usually like to be the team moving. But we'll see how it works out.
I think with these size of squads, I think holding up inside buildings is a lot less effective.
I think you're right. Okay, well, in this situation, Phoenix is taking damage, but at least one player lost on the other squad. But Yes Bob and Lim, they're going to run. They're going to run right at it. We're going to run. Okay.
Lim moving in.
They don't know about Phoenix. Phoenix might have a chance to heal up. Ooh, Scratty Bones taking some damage now. Oh, trying to get that kill. But
is that from Luigi?
I think that's Ouija. Yep, way up on the hill.
Luigi.
That is a very smart strategy. Just very intelligent.
Does Luigi have optics? What do we got there?
Yeah, he's got an M16 with something. Yep, exactly.
Yep, that's an aider.
Just Overwatch, and he's got the sights. And yeah, Scratty Bones paid. He thought he was completely free to shoot up there. Was not.
Bodies dropping in Georgiapole.
That's right. North George is going to be a graveyard for a lot of these players. Big fight here.
These two teams just completely interlaced with each other. It's just Matt.
It's just going to have to be the last team standing here. I don't think anyone's going to run away. It's just going to be whoever has the most players still standing. Right now, though, it looks like Scratty Bones, V McMaster might be the last two. Yep, they're down to 2. Scratty Bones is actually knocked. V McMaster not going to raise. He's just waiting. So, and Luigi's still taking those shots, I think.
At some point, you just got to, they're up on the top of that building. You just got to get out of there.
And Scratty Bones going to go. Yeah, he tried to commit suicide.
No!
Oh, but V McMaster using an S12K to really put some punishment on anyone coming up those steps. But he's going to run out. And let's see if we can get.
Is that a squad wipe?
Yep.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay, V McMaster just dropped down.
I think I can't tell.
Yeah, he is. V McMaster is the last person on that team.
I'm not colorblind. Between these two colors, I think everyone's colorblind.
Yeah, between these two, everyone is.
Yeah.
So real impressive for Luigi's team to get in that engagement and come away with 5 players in relatively good health. And I think a big part of that is because Luigi made the smart move to get up on that hill and take those players out while they were getting an engagement close up. It was just a really smart strategy.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, 5-2 at this point?
Ooh, we got more fighting. Got more fighting happening there on the east side of the circle. Lots of dead bodies over here.
Oh, good Lord. It's
Mr. Tambo. Okay, it's okay. Wow, Mr. Tambo's team. Kuro went out to flank these guys. And they're rich in Japan, Space Monk. They're just going to try to run away.
Defending a field hospital.
Wow, exactly. It's just a lot of gurneys down there. And that's it. That's it for that squad. Wow.
No meat for the meat wagon.
And you know this team out here, further to the east, heard all that. You know this team to the south heard that fighting. You can't have that much firing without everyone.
Team to the east looks like they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they are doing their own thing. I think they're going to wait and let the circle sort it. Well, nope, they're coming south really fast, coming in hot.
Double vehicle. You got to wonder how effective it is to just drive into a crowd of 8 people with 2 vehicles.
Or just crash on the motorcycle. Motorcycle. What can you do?
That is adorable. 5 grown adults packed in to the family Jeep.
That's right. We're going to go to Sears, everybody. Look at them all holding
their little helmets.
Yep.
Everyone's being real safe. Everyone's buckled in.
Yeah, they're aiming their guns at the sky. Don't ever aim it at each other.
And you can see Dad just made one of his
you got Mom in the
dad jokes.
Yeah, Mom in the front seat. She's not happy. She wants him to stop to ask for directions. He's not going to do it.
A lot of a lot of kids are having failure to launch these days and stay with their parents, but it's good to see that they can still have the the family vacation like
That's
this.
right. Yeah, road trip with your parents. Nothing wrong with it. Well into your 40s. So they're going to keep heading that direction. They might meet up with Jew Unit. Looks like Moo Moo Morning and the motorcycle gang was able to get back on their feet. All right, we're going to take a look at this, see if there's any shooting. Doesn't look like it.
Still only about 20 people dead at this point in the game is pretty low for what's expected in the smaller squad sizes. It's really interesting to see that. Because you got a lot more opportunities to get people up when they get knocked down.
That's right.
A lot of opportunities for cover.
So yeah, we're still looking around this map. It's still very hot up here on the north side.
Still looking like
wow, yeah. So look at right into North George is Austin Walker's team. Not far behind them is this other squad, a much smaller squad. And who are they firing at? They're firing across to South George at Tech MF's team.
Oh.
Tech MF, an absolute killer with a sniper rifle. So that's something they have to worry about. Do they know about these boys?
They are giving away that position, and they're distracted to the south. Any threat to the north,
wow.
So, for it.
Let's take a look at the map. Let's see which way each person's looking. So everyone kind of looking in different directions, but it looks like maybe all these folks down here have started to look north. And you see these ants up here on the further north side. Henry Mark's team still just like wandering around, maybe looting, possibly. Maybe those buildings were never touched.
They've got to know that there's stuff going on to their southwest, but they don't look too concerned.
Yeah, they might not know that the other team. They might think the other team doesn't know they're there. I don't know if that's true anymore. This team definitely seems concerned. Definitely seems worried. Maybe they realize someone with the Zarky. Who knows?
If I had to choose, I would definitely choose to be that northern team. I think they have a much better position.
I do too, but let's see what this other squad, this smaller squad that has come up from even further north. Is this the team you were talking about, or the Will Smith or
the one in north, the Will Smith team?
Yeah, I agree.
I guess these guys too. These guys are doing the nature walk, and that guy's got an AWM.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Frosted Flake.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, they could do a lot of damage. Looks like they only have 4 players. No, they have a 4 squad, like a 4-person squad here, and another 3-person squad somewhere else.
All right.
That's very interesting.
Got some time before that circle moves in, but there's gonna have to be some conflict here in Georgia soon.
Okay, so Trevor has started moving closer.
Close.
Let's see if Luigi is looking in their direction. Oh, I think he heard the vehicle. He heard the vehicle.
Yeah, looks pretty likely that they're aware of that presence.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
with that new circle, actually, it's probably better to be the southern team. You get right inside of that circle and you hole up, they got to come your way.
It's happening. Rare Monkey's team's moving in. It's definitely happening. All right, so we're going to try to keep our eye on this action as best we can, but things are going to get messy very quickly.
Team Green's got 2 people in high positions.
Yep.
Posting up in those apartments.
So there's
Luigi by himself.
Alex Navarro
falling back.
He's going to walk out of that building maybe. Is there someone waiting for him? No, they still don't quite have eyes on. Where'd Luigi go? Did Luigi run to that? He's in that building
real quick.
Yeah. So Henry Mark pulling the car out. That's definitely going to draw the attention of everyone in this area. Everyone likely knows they're going to need vehicles eventually. They're taking shots now. That's 0 Star taking shots at Henry Mark 4. I mean, that's going to give away their position. If this team didn't know before, they know now. And, okay, Austin Walker can hear him. He's trying to get in position. He's going to run up. Alex Navarro also going. They are going to make the move into that building, it looks like. Yes, Bob coming down to meet them, though. Okay, they're going to maybe try to go to this other building. Maybe try to get up there. Ooh, boy. Yes, 0 Star was knocked. Henry Mark 4 not knocked, but definitely took some damage. Ooh. Javiso taking some shots, I think. Luigi also taking shots. He knows Trevor's over there. Trevor's going to look.
Yeah.
And it looks like Will Smith's group has split up a little bit. They've got 2 over that direction, the rest over here. Oh, and that team of Badfinger, the Rare Monkey, the folks with the They said, screw this. They hopped into some vehicles and took off.
Yeah, it looks like Goaf. Is that?
Yeah, it's Trevor. Yeah, Goaf.
Trevor's got an as well.
Yeah. Wow, that's a big gun, but is he going to be able to pop out and fire without Luigi hitting him
That
first?
gas is coming. Both those teams got to move about a block south.
Oh,
and
Goaf absolutely just knocked down Luigi with that Will trying to get the vehicle off to a safe position so everyone can maybe make a run for it. There goes Goaf. Dr. Jones still waiting. And these guys maybe going the other direction, trying to get to the circle the other way.
Luigi not in a good position to get revived.
There's Javiso. He sees him right in front of him. Zero Star right there. He's able to knock him down. Whipping around. Oh, yes, Bob. Opens up the door and pays the price. Wow. Dr. Jones at half health. That circle's still coming. And now that circle's starting to feel like it's their biggest problem. Yes. Yes, Bob's right there. Kim still alive. Hacks on the ceiling above them. Still alive. But here he comes. Hacks is going to drop down with, oh, my God. Austin Walker's running away from, doesn't know he's right there.
Batman's it.
Yeah. But Javiso's going to come out and maybe save his butt. Holy smoke. That was very intense. Wow. Oh, maybe Harry Zell, Alex Navarro might have also seen that situation. That had to be scary for everyone involved, but I think they might all be in the circle now. There's Kim. Okay, yes, and they just wiped out that squad. Alex Navarro took a knock. Javiso took a knock. But they're in the circle.
Well known for her berserker tactics, but it didn't serve her today.
They're in the circle, but no, they're getting shot at now by Tech MF. This is going to be very rough. They're just in such a bad position that, I mean, that fence might save them for a while, but oh boy, I wouldn't want to be any of them. I would not want to be any of those people right now. They know that they are pinned down. I guess the one thing that they can hope for is that this team here on the bridge draws the attention of Laser Anya and the rest of their team, but they're also, it looks like they're maybe engaged with that same squad.
You know, it's something you don't anticipate, but the logistics of getting all these people up when they're down after a fight is just crazy.
You know, there's no such thing as a dedicated healer role in this game, but it's maybe something that people would want to consider.
Right.
And it's like, it looks like Alex Navarro still
looks like the bus stop is the best cover in town right now.
Yep, that was very well done there. And we are going to see Will Smith out there dancing around in his purple jumpsuit, his purple leisure suit. Socrates and Tech MF still laying down that fire. Oh, boy. Will Smith's going to make a run for it. Tech MF just wants to get this kill, but that fence is really doing a lot of work right now. Will Smith's still running, trying to get to the rest of his team, but now he's run up on that hill. Oh, Tech MF taking shots now. He doesn't know where from, I don't think.
Do we?
I don't know where from. You're right. Is it Frosted Flake? No, they're running that direction, but... Wow, okay. So this Frosted Flake finally killed Charlie Lymph. So they're definitely still getting in big fights. This team able to move, though. So that one shot was able to, it gave them enough time for them to start running, but that blue circle is right there, right behind them.
They got a ways to go. They got water in between them. They got to get up a hill. They got to get across the crates. It is not looking good for them.
But the good news is there's no one waiting for them there, but this team is headed in that same direction. And they got a car, they got a vehicle, but Socrates, Tech MF, definitely a couple of the killers, they have to run as well. So maybe this team might get across the river. We'll see. But hey,
if they do, they're going to be in tatters.
But Danny B, take a look at the mountain. I mean, you predicted it. Look at that. 2 squads up there just waiting.
As the prophecy foretold, all roads lead to Georgia Pole Mountain.
I think we can now officially call that Death Mountain. These 2 teams up here, if anyone's got optics, they're just going to have perfect sight on everything that's happening. And we're just going to pop up and see like this team's still taking damage, trying to run. Tech MF is boosted. Oh, people are starting to die outside the play zone. Badfinger just went down. Oh, no. There goes Austin Walker. 1 hit. Maybe he can crawl. Likely not going to be able to make it. Yeah, not going to be able to make it.
That's help you.
That's far too far. Austin's going to go down. Looks like someone else.
Wow, just barely. The robot Doing
Socrates killed
his duty.
Tecmath? Was that his partner? I think he just put him out of his misery, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe took his stuff. Who knows? Okay, so some people able to get in there. Yep, there went Austin Walker. He just died outside the circle.
What
But
they lose.
most of
half
his
their
team
team?
still. Yeah, I think no. I think that was the So Austin's the only one to go down. They came out of that engagement surprisingly intact. Like I would have expected them to have lost a lot more people than that. But now it's all happening on the mountain. And I would say, that's where you would want to be. But no, you don't want to be. Look at all these teams up there. They're going to have to start killing each other. Like right now.
And the downside of being up there is that since you're so easy to spot when you silhouette, you have people shooting out of
wow.
Crates.
Look at that wipe. This is just barbaric. This is frightening. I mean, all these teams up there. God, these guys are right on the other side of all of that action. They're not known. No one knows they're there. They're pretty well decked out. They're trying to see if they can get up and maybe flank. If you were a hot dog trying to get in the action, I mean, he's going to run into 3 or 4 people. And he's going to be in between that whole team. Like, if that team turns on him, he's going to be in a pincer attack immediately. Man, still, lots of people dying. Kate Stark getting a knock.
You might even end up on this final circle on top of the mountain or down the mountain. And then if you're up on top of there, running down there is not very safe.
No, yeah, you could take damage just from the shitty physics or just because everyone could see you running. Still, a lot of teams converging on this point.
It's just a rainbow of death.
Yes, and these teams out here, like Javiso and Alex Navarro, they're heading in this direction too. I mean, that circle is ending on the mountain. Everyone's heading here. They have to. But boy, I don't know where I'd want to be. I don't know if I want to be on
very vertical end game here.
Yeah. I mean, that high ground is going to be an advantage at a certain point, but not with so many teams already up there. Like, you're just going to have to keep fighting. You're going to silhouette, like you said.
Right.
Maybe just hunker down, find some cover up here, and hope that you only have enemies coming from one direction. But that just doesn't seem likely.
Final circle revealed, and it's at the bottom of the north side of the mountain.
Wow,
that
and look
not good for anybody up there. Will's team, Henry's
team, already in the circle.
In great position, post up by some trees, pop these fools as they come down the mountain.
And I think we can now. I think I got just about everyone still alive on the camera right now, and you could see the mountain, the tippy top of the mountain. Everyone's fighting up there. Everyone knows where each other is. Some people at the very base, ancient Mecca, knocked, bleeding out. Jade Kiwi, the only remaining living partner for ancient Mecca, still in that fight with a team that's like pretty well spread out with like 2 teams in between them. I think they're on the same team. It's hard to tell. I think Grindstyle and D. Let me just check. No, those are 2 different teams. So yeah.
Yeah, as surprising as it is right now, I'd say the team I'd want to be on is Will Smith's. I think they have the best position.
I agree. Kate Stark up here. Kate Stark's team is very, very well trained. She plays with a lot of these people quite often. But they have people on both sides. They're being pinched right now.
And all these teams are going to have to make a decision when to run down from the smoke. And they're going to have to watch their flanks. They're going to have to watch from fire. They're going to have to fire themselves. And they're going to have to watch from the fire down the hill shooting up at them. It's not going to be fun coming down from this mountain.
And I don't think Dr. Jones, Javiso, Will Smith, none of these guys have taken any shots. They're letting these 3 teams tear each other apart, and they will come in and clean up. Honestly, at this point, it's just making sure they're not cold when they do have to start firing. Yeah, look at them. They have started to fire. Let's see, Dr. Jones getting kills. They are just so well positioned.
Right into the meat grinder.
Yes.
Oh, no.
They are just chewing them up. This is going to be a bloodbath. As long as they just execute on these last couple of kills, they're going to have this win in the bag. Grindstyle.
Body's rolling down.
Yeah, look at that. Grindstyle, the last.
It's like Plinko down here.
Only Jade Kiwi flanking from the other side. But then Grindstyle, once Grindstyle goes down, they'll just have to know about Jade Kiwi. I think maybe Will Smith is going to get that kill.
Wow.
And there it is.
Oh,
wow.
Wow. That was a lot of kills in a very short amount of time.
I mean, at a certain point, like a lot of people were trying to play that mountain. Like they were trying to be, they were trying to predict what was going to happen. Just like we did at the beginning of the match. We figured, hey, it could very well end there. Maybe that's where you want to be. You have view of the entire map. You can look around, take out everyone around you. Thing is,
backfired.
Way too many people had that idea.
Yep.
And the people that were running that had to rush and gotten a couple of engagements, they were very hot. They were making their shots, and they came up and they just sort of got that lucky RNG. But then they executed on it very well. They didn't like overplay their hand. They didn't try to shoot before they had the shots right in front of them, and they come out with the chicken.
I'm surprised I didn't see more smoke grenades go down that mountain. You think if you chuck enough of those down there, obfuscate the field. That
Yep.
was your only chance. But
I think
when
people
you're
just didn't
stuck
have time.
between two teams, top of a mountain, circles coming for you, you don't think straight.
Yep. I think we clearly saw that. People were just trying to survive their gun battles up there, and they had to move when they had to move. And yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, that was a very impressive win for that team. Well done, guys. Let's oh, my battlegrounds just crashed. I will get that set up right now. Okay, and I'm going to head back into the proper chat.
Full battle.